Hi there, budget peeps. How we doing? We're quite close up, aren't we, today? Let me just zoom you out a little bit while I have a little chat with you. Hope you're all well and welcome to the new subscribers. We've had a little flurry. Thank you, because it all adds up to that magic number of 500, which we're trying to achieve. So if you can help in any way to help us get there, then please subscribe and please share. Tell your friends all about the channel. Today we are going to plan with me. So it's taken me a little while to get here this month because we've had everything happen. Everything happen. So I think I'm on top of it now. So we've got a little budget going on here. So I'm going to zoom you in so you can see the facts and the figures because it's nice to see things close up. Let's get you zoomed in. Right then. So now you can see all the nitty-gritty of what's going on. Right, income. Now, I prepared the budget on the 27th of February. I'll just use my little pointer. There you go. I prepared the budget on the 27th of February, and I've redone the budget again today because I know how much hubby's been paid, and it's changed the budget a little bit. Plus, we've had a few things go on, so I've had to sort of rejig the budget. So I estimated that our income would be £2,674.40, but it was actually £2,913.54. So that's good news because we've got an extra £239.14 to play with. Yeah, hey. I estimate that what I've done is I've created a zero budget, which means that all the money is allocated. So I'm telling my money where to go. So in both columns, these expenses, etc., should be the same because I've told every single penny where I want it to go. There's no leftovers, as it were. So basically, the difference here should be always zero, hopefully, if everything works out properly. We did have some unbudgeted spends at the very, very beginning of the month because I took my son out for a day. We had a day out and it cost £30.97. So that's budgeted in there as unbudgeted because I didn't budget to go out that day. In February, I estimated that we'd be able to put away £296.20. But because of this extra bit of money, I've rejigged the budget and we were actually able to put away £535.34, which is brilliant. So what have we got planned? Now these, I'm putting these in the actual column, but obviously if they're any different, I will mark it down as I go along through the months. So I budgeted 355, and I can tell you for a fact it's already gone out of the bank because I checked this morning. So that there is absolutely correct. It's gone out of the bank at £355 for our mortgage. Spot on. A bit messy colouring it in there, but hey ho. Our endowment policy is £49.70. That's not gone out the bank as yet. Water rates £41.33. So all these match up to last month, literally what we paid out last month. Utilities, which is our gas, our electric, and our broadband and our landline telephone, comes to £115.46. And this month we've not budgeted to buy any bottled gas. Our TV licence is £13.25, which we've budgeted for. And our council tax is £147, and I can mark that off because that too has already gone out of the bank. There we go. Happy days. So the green markings is everything's on plan. Groceries, we've estimated it's going to cost us £300 in groceries for this month, which is worked out as £60 a week, which is allocated during our weekly budget. We've put nothing in for eating out and nothing in for takeaways. So I think we'll stick to that this month, especially considering it's the month that I'm having my operation and I can't eat out and I can't have any takeaways, so it's not happening. I put £25 in for pet food, which is £5 a week to cover the cat food and the dog food, which is roughly about right. Husband's life insurance has ended this month, hence that's why that's coloured in yellow, so we need to find some new life insurance for him. Pets, I've allocated £20 in both budgets. So this is the budget we're now currently working to. I've allocated £20, which goes towards vet bills. We've also got a separate cat vet plan for Magic the cat. So this is Kobe the dog and this is Magic the cat, and Magic's vet plan is £15 a month. Right then, my car insurance is due to go out at £20.44, and hubby's car insurance this month is due to go out at £36.16. His car tax is a double whammy this month because he's basically paid 2 months in one. So this month it's £69.15. Because of the fact he changed his vehicle and it was mid-month, they've charged him for February and March in one go, which is a bit rubbish because I think he had it at the end of February, but he still has to pay the whole of February, which is really, really unfair. But that's how the tax system for cars works. So taxman's made a little bit out of that. Now, hubby had a bit of a problem with the van when he first bought it. His own doing. He parked too close to the curb, and we thought we blew the exhaust. But actually, when it went to the garage to be repaired, it was an engine mount that had broken. Now, whether that engine mount was on the way out already and it didn't get picked up on the on the MOT or anything like that, or at the garage that we bought it from, fair enough. But it cost us £193. We have got a 3-month engine and gearbox warranty with the van that we bought. We could go back to them and say, hey, pay this, but they did make it so that if you bring it back to us, we'll fix it. But because they're up in Bolton, which is quite a way away from where we live, we couldn't exactly drive to Bolton with it making the racket that it was. So now it's fixed and it's lovely and quiet all over again. So for £193, we'll take the hit. Fuel this month, I've estimated it to be £50 a week, so we put in £250 in the budget for the 5-week month. Caravan storage will come out at £27. At some point over this year, we want to sell the caravan because we don't use it. We've got this camper van now. So this hopefully will go back into our budget sooner rather than later, but we've got to go down there and give it a good clean and clean it out. But hopefully sometime this year we will be selling our caravan. Okay, right then, let's come back up the budget. In our personal finances, we have £15 a week each. So over a 5-week month, that works out to £75, which is in there. We put in £5 a week away, which is £25 towards stationery or savings challenges or craft items or anything like that we need. My phone is £9 a month and hubby's phone is £10 a month. That's our mobile phone contracts. We've got our loan coming out at the regular £142. That's due to end in July. Cannot wait. HMRC, which is payback of tax credits from a long time ago, is still going out at £30 a month, and I still need to check how long that's going to take to finish because I might be able to just pay it off. Although it's 0% interest, so maybe I don't know. I'd like to see this column empty, which would be lovely. If I could see this column empty by September, I will be ecstatic, absolutely ecstatic. Because that's my goal for this year, to get rid of these debts. And our reserve, which is part of our mortgage, like an overdraft on our mortgage, if you like, is due to come out at £165. And as I said, I'm looking to get this cleared by September. So that's the plan. That is the plan. Excuse me. Right then, our cinema and what we call our entertainment section. We've got the unlimited Odeon, which is £17.50 a month, and Amazon Prime £8.99 a month. That's scheduled just the same. And in our other section, we've got laptop insurances of £4.79 and £4.99. TV insurance for £3.50. Now, if you can help me out, if you know of anywhere, excuse me again, if you know of anywhere, apart from your general house insurance, that insures appliances for breakdown, where you can just take out one insurance for the month and just pay one bill. Excuse me, wow. And it covers all your appliances in your house. That'd be lovely, wouldn't it? Let me know, because at the moment I'm paying out 3 different appliances, 2 laptops and a TV now. you know, when I buy a new fridge freezer or whatever, it'll be 2 laptops, TV, and a fridge freezer. So it goes on and on and on. So if you know of anywhere, let me know, because it might be very helpful for me to just get one policy to cover everything. I have got my household insurance, but that covers obviously for fire, flood, theft, and accidental damage. It doesn't cover for breakdowns. So that's what I'm sort of looking for. HP Ink will go out $2.99 on subscription, just the same. And Microsoft, we use it for spreadsheets and Word documents, etc. will go out at $5.99. Norton Antivirus is a bit sneaky. It snuck in a bill on me. You know, where you go up and you get the little card and you put the antivirus on your computer and it says automatic renewal, and you've got no check, you can't untick it, basically, you have to tick it. So I forgot all about it, and it went through the bank at $64.99, which is atrocious, because I normally pay about $29.99 for Norton Antivirus. Not happy with that, so we will be making sure that is cancelled for next year, and we've got something else in place, because that's too much. What do you guys use for antivirus software? Let me know. Let me know what you pay in the comments below. I'm just, you know, it will help me out, so that would be amazing if you could. I'm really cheeky, Anna. What do you spend? Stu didn't do a night out in his truck, so there's no money in there for Stewie this month. Right then, into our sinking funds this month, we're going to put £30 into healthcare. Home emergency. Now, I thought the policy came out in December, but I must have been mistaken, because they've sent me another bill this month, which is just over £50, I think it is. So a little bit will come out of our buffer, but I'm going to put £50 into our home emergency. I think I've got some in there already. So when the bill comes, whatever's in there will pay the bill, basically. So that's got to be paid on the 26th of March. So hubby, make note of that. It'll be going out the bank on the 26th of March. Home insurance. That's just in case I've got my operation coming up, see. So if I'm poorly, this helps my husband know what's going on. I bless him, I love him to bits. Home insurance is coming out at £15, and home maintenance, going into the sinking fund of £15 towards the bill when it's due, and it is due next month, so that's coming out in 5th of April or something like that. So we need to put some money in to pay the bill next month. Home maintenance is only getting £5 this month, and shoes and clothes are only going to get £5 this month, because we've had to recover some of our money. You know, we can't stuff money that, you know, that's gone on this Norton Antivirus, basically. Giving's still going to get his £20. I can't compromise on that. Car tax. Now, we did say earlier on that our car tax is like £69 this month, so I am going to take £20 out of our sinking funds towards that £69 and put it back in the bank. Car insurance, I'm only putting £10 in this month to save up for our annual policy. And car servicing and wheelchair servicing is having nothing this month, because obviously we've had that bill there. Car maintenance, we're taking out £155 from our sinking fund to pay for the £193 repair bill that we had to pay. So obviously some of the money is coming out of our income for this month. So yeah, not good. Car breakdown cover, we're going to put £20 in instead of the usual £25, and pamper, we're only putting £5 in instead of the usual £20. Pet care is still getting £20. That goes towards any vet bills for Kobe. Date night is getting nothing, I'm afraid, because we've had the car repair and the Norton Antivirus, so I've got to recover the money from somewhere. Puppy's still getting £5. Tech fund, £64 for the Norton Antivirus, £30 out of the tech fund, and £30 out of date night helps to pay for the Norton Antivirus. So that's what's got to happen. Christmas is getting nothing this month, and Christmas food is getting nothing. Birthday envelope, however, is still getting its usual £25, and birthdays are still getting their usual £20 into the sinking funds. Our emergency fund, I plan to put in 140, but because hubby's got a little bit extra, I can put in 150. So we've finished doing our 100 envelope challenge because hubby spent the money on his van. So let's just, oops, sorry, I turned over too many pages. That was last week's budget. There we go. So our last page now, where are we? We haven't started our financial freedom fund yet, but we will be. So that's, ignore that because it's something that's coming up in the future. Golden ticket, we normally put £200 a month into our golden ticket, but this month we can't afford to, so it's going to stay at zero this month. I'd rather put the money into the emergency fund because our emergency fund's been depleted and I want to see it built up. And while we are not saving up for our May cruise, I'm putting the money in the emergency fund. So that's sort of been the reason why it's not going into the golden ticket. Save the Raise, which is my income raise, is £150 a month and also £17.50 a month that I'm no longer paying out on car tax. So I've added the two things together and it's £167.50. I get this money because I'm disabled, so therefore this £167.50, instead of paying it towards a mobility vehicle, I'm actually going to save up for my own mobility vehicle. So I actually own it rather than rent it from or lease it from the mobility people. So that's what I'm going to do. Why am I doing that, you're asking? Why don't I just have a mobility car? A mobility car costs all of your mobility money from your PIP. So that's quite a lot of money per week. And basically I can't afford all of that money to go to that. I need some of my money for my budget. Also, I know they cover your tyres and I know they cover your servicing and I know they cover your insurance. However, when you're driving a mobility car, you lose all your no claims bonuses from your insurance if you go back to driving another car after 2 years, which then can cost you dearly on insurance. So I would rather keep my no claims bonuses and carry on with my own car. Should for any reason, I miraculously recover, which is very, very unlikely, I would have my car taken away from me, and that's my independence, because they take my money away from me, so they take my car away from me, and I don't want that to ever happen, even by mistake, because I have seen it happen to a friend by mistake. They took away her mobility, even though she was wheelchair bound, and it took quite a long time for them to reinstate it. So no, I don't want to go down that road, so I'm going to pay for my own car. It's going to take me a while to save up, but I'll get there and it'll be mine and I won't have to worry about all those things. So that's why I'm putting that £167.50 a month away. I've calculated at the end of the month we'll have £13.70 left in the bank, so that money will go into Pippa, which is our end of the month fund. In Hyperjar, which is I used to put it in Hyperjar, I should change that now really, to Dare to Dream, because that's the Dare to Dream wallet. That money will go into Dare to Dream savings challenges. We've got £39.14 going into the Royal Flush this month. That £39.14 is what hubby, it's the last 4 digits of hubby's payslip. So whatever last 4 digits of his payslip it is, that's what I put into the Goliath Royal Flush to enable me and hubby to have a night in a hotel and me to go and play in the biggest poker tournament in Europe. So I've not been for 2 years, so I'm like, life's short and it's something I really, really enjoy. So that's why I'm saving up to do it. Some people save up £100 to go to a spa, or £300 to go to a show or a concert or whatever. So that to me is my concert ticket or my spa ticket or whatever you want to call it. So there you go. I've got £25 going into the financial safety net. We were only going to put 10 in because of obviously not having enough money, but now hubby's earned a little bit. We can still stick with our £25. And we've got £85 going into our 2024 cruise, which is in December, to Norway. No, we're not going to Norway. Oh, that's a fibble. That's a fibble. We're going to Germany. I need to change that. Germany. we're going to Germany, we're going to the Christmas markets, and that's provided. I'm going to save up, but provided obviously I can get the insurance sorted out after my operation. Husband's 2023 pay rise works out to £25 a month, and we're still putting that into our Overlander trip, which is due. We're going to go on in September. These are the coming down the list, and this is where our little overspend came, taking my son out to Burger King and Beefeater. So that's gone in there, and is reflected in the unplanned spends at the beginning of the budget. So that's the £30.97, which is listed. That's the total there. And if we go back to the beginning, it's the £30.97 that's listed there. So that is our March budget. It took me a bit of a while to get there, to actually plan it all out and work it all out with so much going on. But here we are, and I'm pleased to say, woohoo! Provided we stick to the budget this month, it should be a good month for us. You know, everything's planned in. I'm hoping that we're going to have no more surprises. Last month we had the dishwasher breakdown, we had the fridge freezer breakdown. So I'm hoping there's no more surprises. So that's where we're up to at the moment. I've managed to swap the fridge freezer out with my son's fridge freezer from upstairs. So we took the old fridge freezer out, put the new fridge freezer in. So we've got a working fridge freezer downstairs again, and the dishwasher's still broken. So hubby's still washing up my hand, poor thing. But we'll get there. We'll get there. So that's where we're up to at the moment. And there we go. I'm going to wish you all well. I'll see you back on Thursday when we do our weekly check-in, see what we spent, where it went. Until then, I'm going to say ciao for now.